Did you know that chronic inflammation is the root cause of feeling tired, fatigued, brain fog, joint pain, and even stubborn weight gain? Plus, chronic inflammation is the reason of cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, as well as autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's. Most people have this question: why did I get inflammation, and what I can do today to improve inflammation? So in today's video, I'm going to tell you in detail why you got inflammation in the first place and my proven 3-step process that can permanently get rid of inflammation in your body. So stick around because you want to know this 3-step process which has helped thousands of my patients to get rid of inflammation permanently. Hi, I'm Dr. Anshul Gupta. I'm a board certified family physician from US with advanced training in functional medicine and integrative medicine. I have worked with thousands of patients over the course of several years. What I have noticed was that my patients were not getting better because nobody addressed their chronic inflammation. The biggest reason was that most practitioners or people are not even aware what are the reasons of chronic inflammation in a person's body. Because unless you know the reasons of your inflammation, how are you going to fix it? So that's the reason the first thing you need to know are the root causes of your inflammation. So what are these root causes? So inflammation happens for a reason in your body, and you need to know the reasons inflammation is present in your body, and that's what I call root causes. There are 5 major root causes which lead to inflammation in the body. So let's first talk about these root causes, and then I'm going to tell you a stepwise plan how to fix this inflammation permanently. Number 1 reason of chronic inflammation in people's body is poor dietary choices. Yes, food is medicine, but wrong food is going to cause too much inflammation in the body. And most of us are not even aware that we are consuming food that can actually cause inflammation. The modern day diet is filled with inflammatory food. So that's the reason over the course of time, this accumulated poor dietary choices lead to inflammation. Most people are thinking, well, my diet is really good now, but what about your diet 10 or 20 or even 30 years ago? This inflammation can be present because of poor dietary choices years ago. So what are these inflammation causing food? The number 1 inflammation causing food is sugar. Yes, time and again, research has shown that too much sugar in the form of white sugar, brown sugar, honey, jaggery, all of these things will cause inflammation in the body. And most of us will have some kind of sugar added to our diet, and that's number 1 reason. The second reason is fast food or processed food. These fast food or processed food has been completely modified from the natural sources and made into artificial foods. These processed food are very high in substances or chemicals which causes inflammation in the body and harm our body. The third food which is causing inflammation is dairy. Yes, most people get shocked when I talk about dairy. The reason being they have been consuming or have been told that dairy is really healthy for their diet. But in reality, the modern day dairy is very inflammatory. The reason being the way the dairy is produced in the food industry that causes too much inflammation. The livestock that is producing this dairy is given a diet which is high with inflammatory food like gluten, sugar and other things, and this diet is very low in nutritious food. On top of that, they are given too many chemicals and hormones also to produce this dairy, and that's the reason modern dairy is really toxic for our body. The last food on this list is gluten. Again, the original gluten that we were consuming years ago has been completely genetically modified, and the current gluten is really toxic for our body, and most of the people are gluten sensitive, and that's the reason it causes too much inflammation. So you see, these are different foods which are the main reason of causing inflammation in our body. So this is the number 1 root cause. Now the second root cause over here is chronic stress. We all get exposed to stress in our daily lives. Unfortunately, in the last 5 to 10 years, we have been exposed to stress more than usual. Whether it is because of work-related stress, whether it is financial stress, or stress from pandemic, or stress from any personal reasons. All of this stress affects our body negatively, and that is the reason it causes inflammation in the body. Most people think that they can handle stress really well. Over here, we are not talking about whether you can handle stress or not. It is just the exposure to stress on your body is the reason of inflammation. The third reason of inflammation is nutritional deficiency, especially deficiency of vitamin D and also deficiency of good omega-3s in the body leads to inflammation. Our current diet is actually poor in omega-3 and very high in omega-6. This high omega-6 diet especially comes from vegetable oils like canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil. These all vegetable oils are very high in omega-6. And when you have too much omega-6, that competes with omega-3, and that's the reason we all are getting deficient in omega-3s. Plus, we are also deficient in vitamin D. Vitamin D is the sun vitamin, and most of us do not get enough exposure to the sun, and that's the reason we are deficient in vitamin D, and that's one of the biggest reasons of having chronic inflammation in the body. The fourth reason of inflammation in the body is exposure to toxins. Whether it is environmental toxins like all the chemicals we are adding to our crops and to our food, like insecticides and pesticides, or whether it is the environmental pollution or whether it is the air pollution we are getting exposed to, or heavy metals like lead or mercury which is present in our food, or it is the mold toxins around our environment. More and more toxins are being poured into our environment each and every day, and chronic exposure to these toxins lead to increased inflammation in our body. The fifth and the last reason is chronic infections in our body. These chronic infections can be overgrowth of bad bacteria in our gut, presence of parasites in the gut, or it can be viral infections like Epstein-Barr virus infection, or even post-COVID infections are also causing this problem. So these chronic infections can also trigger inflammation in the body. So these are the 5 big root causes of inflammation in the body. Most people are looking for that one root cause which has caused their inflammation. My research shows that most people have a combination of 2 to 3 root causes which are playing a role together to causing inflammation. And that is exactly the reason that just addressing one root cause is not going to solve your problem. You need to address all of the root causes of your inflammation to get rid of inflammation permanently. Now let me share with you my proven 3-step process which I have implemented in thousands of patients and got great results. So the very first step process over here is working on a diet where you eliminate food which is high in inflammation causing food and include food which are anti-inflammatory. So in this aspect, you need to first eliminate food which is causing inflammation in your body. And the list of food is you need to exclude any kind of sugar that you're consuming in your food. Second, you need to give up all the processed food and the fast food. Third, you need to give up any kind of fried food that you might be including in your diet. Next, you need to give up dairy. That includes milk, yogurt, and all kind of cheeses. And the last thing you give up is gluten. These are all the inflammation causing food that any person who want to get rid of inflammation need to give up immediately today. Then the next question is that what should you eat? What are those anti-inflammatory food which is going to immediately reduce inflammation naturally for you? The very first food on this list is all the colorful non-starchy vegetables. Time and again, research has shown that each and every colorful vegetable you are eating has a specific antioxidant, and this antioxidant will help to lower inflammation in the body. So make sure you are eating a rainbow colored diet. That means several colorful non-starchy vegetables should be included in each and every meal in a day of yours. The next thing you need to include is good quality protein. Whether you are vegan or vegetarian, this protein comes from nuts and seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, or it can be your beans or legumes or lentils. If you do eat animal products, then fish, chicken will be the great source of including protein, plus grass-fed organic beef will also be a good alternative for you. And then you need to include good omega-3 and also good fats in your diet. The food which are high in omegas and good fats are avocados, nuts and seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds, walnuts, as well as fatty fishes. So make sure you are including these good fats along with good oils like olive oil as well as coconut oil in your diet on the regular basis. It's also important to start your day with an anti-inflammatory routine. In this aspect, one drink which has helped thousands of my patients is, as soon as they wake up, they use 1 cup of warm water and add half an inch of grated ginger to it, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder to it, squeeze half a lemon to it, and can add a little bit of stevia into this drink as a sweetener. This powerful anti-inflammatory drink within a few weeks has helped thousands of my patients. I have made another specific video for this particular drink. The link will be in the description. So this is the very first step, going on this diet that is going to help you reduce this inflammation. The next step is going to include specific supplements that is going to help you reduce inflammation. The right supplements can turbocharge your results, especially when paired with the right diet. So that's the reason it is very important to use these supplements on the regular basis. That is going to improve inflammation very quickly in your body. Number 1 supplement on this list is vitamin D with vitamin K2. Most people are taking vitamin D, but it is very important to take vitamin D combined with vitamin K2. The reason is vitamin D absorption gets better with vitamin K2. And the second reason is that one of the roles of vitamin D is that it deposits calcium in your bones. But without vitamin K2, the calcium deposition not only happen in your bones, but also this calcium gets deposited around your heart as well as in your arteries and your veins. But if you include vitamin K2 with vitamin D, then this calcium doesn't get deposited around your heart and only goes into your bones. So that's the reason the first supplement to include over here is minimum of 5,000 units of vitamin D with vitamin K2. I have formulated a great anti-inflammatory bundle which includes all of these great supplements into it. The link will be in the description if you want to buy it. This does include this vitamin D with K2 into it. The second supplement to include over here is Inflammapro. This is a very specialized supplement that I have created. It has great anti-inflammatory herbs. It has a combination of curcumin, ginger, boswellia, quercetin, as well as specialized enzymes which helps to reduce inflammation in the body. By combining all of these anti-inflammatory herbs into one supplement, we have seen dramatic results. So this is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory supplement that people have taken on the regular basis and have seen great results within a month time. The third supplement on this list is high dose omega-3 fatty acids. Most of the people are consuming omega-3s, but those omega-3s are really weak in especially EPA and DHA. We have researched that there are several different kinds of omega-3s, but we know that only EPA and DHA are the omega-3s which have shown benefits to our body. So that's the reason we need only high dose of EPA and DHA so that we can see the benefit from omega-3s. You might have heard that there is conflicting research whether omega-3s are good for our body or not. The reason being, those supplements which is used in those research are really very weak in EPA and DHA. That's the reason I've made this specific omega-3 supplement which is high in EPA and DHA. We want a minimum of 1000 to 2000 milligrams of EPA and DHA on the daily basis to see any benefit. This is the step 2, using these powerful anti-inflammatory supplements that is going to boost your body into anti-inflammation mode so that you can get rid of inflammation very quickly. In step 3, you need to focus on other lifestyle changes. One of the major problems that I see in my people is that they do get exposed to stress on the regular basis. Again, as I said to you before, whether you feel the stress or not is not the question. But if you are getting exposed to stress, like work-related stress, personal stress, relationship stress, or any other physical stress, then you need to reduce the burden of stress effects on your body. You can do it by using lifestyle choices like meditation or deep breathing exercises, or you can use an adrenal supplement which is a combination of ashwagandha, phosphatidylserine, some B vitamins as well as L-theanine into it. All these adrenal supplement will help reduce the effect of stress on your body. Again, we have created an adrenal supplement which has all of these ingredients added to it. The link will be in the description. The second thing you need to focus on lifestyle is on your sleep. A good quality 7 to 8 hours sleep is very important. Sleep is the time when your body is recovering from inflammation and is repairing your body. Most of us are sleep deprived. So if you're not getting 7 to 8 hours good quality sleep, then again that can be a major reason your body is not able to get rid of inflammation. So prioritize your sleep. And the last thing in this step is working on an exercise or a body movement routine. Most of us are in sitting jobs these days. That means we spend hours and hours daily sitting on a chair looking at a computer. That causes too much inflammation. So again, creating a routine for at least 15 to 20 minutes of body movement is very important. Whether you do cardio by jogging, running or walking, or you do strength training, both of them are beneficial, but some kind of body movement you need to include on the daily basis. So you see, this is my secret step 3 process, which has helped thousands of patients to get rid of their inflammation. And I have shared with you this complete 3-step over here. And if you follow all of these 3 steps, within few weeks, you are going to see substantial difference in how you're feeling and how your inflammation levels are in your body. Consistency is the key, so make sure you're following this consistently for at least next 3 to 4 weeks and then share the results in the comment section. I have seen dramatic improvements in my patients and I am hopeful I'm going to see great results with you also. Please share your stories in the comment section so I get to know more about what is happening with you and how this process helps you to get rid of your inflammation. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel as well as share this video with others who might benefit from this great information also. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.